While many businesses are struggling to stay open due to COVID-19, others are using the crisis to find opportunities. In this evening's edition of A Ray of Hope, you'll hear from an entrepreneur who says if it wasn't for the COVID-19 disease, she wouldn't have started her business. Kian Morgan has the story.
Amanda Bailey traveled from London, England in early March for a family wedding. But what should have been a 2-week vacation turned into a 3-month stopover. That's because when Amanda was due to fly home via the US, the airports were already closed as part of measures to control COVID-19.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I've never not been able to get on a plane before, or take it for granted that I can just enter America freely or enter where I want freely. And to be told, no, you can't, was just a bit, oh, okay, I've got to think about work, I've got to think about my house being left empty.
That's when Amanda started to think, what could she do with her free time? She then decided to act on a business idea she had been thinking about for a while.
I was laying down and I was like, okay, I've been to the fridge numerous times, I've slept so much, there must be something else that I can do. I'd actually started my website about 1.5 years ago. However, I never completed it, so I opened it up and I was like, okay, now's the time. I have no excuse.
Back home, Amanda was an assistant at a law firm. She still does the same thing, but now it's completely online. In just a few months, Amanda's clientele has grown.
I've just been busy. I think last weekend was the first weekend I've had off in 3 months.
Starting a business was a huge transition. However, it was a blessing in disguise.
God was just saying, no, you need to stay here and start something that is going to be successful.
And successful it has been. So much that she was featured in Forbes magazine online, along with other entrepreneurs whose business has grown during the pandemic.
I'm just in awe. Like, why didn't I start before? Why now? And it just empowers me.
With most of her family members being Jamaicans, Amanda says it's been a home away from home. She said not for a second was she worried about life back in the UK.
Every day I wake up and I take it as it comes and I just go with the flow, and I believe that's why this is working, not putting any pressure on myself.
And for those who have time on their hands during the pandemic.
What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about what I do, and that's why it's my business. You know, I'm not out selling peanuts in a stall because I'm not passionate about that. I'm not doing this for money, as it were. I think I should make that important. It's more my passion. And so when you're doing something for passion, you're going to get paid anyways. Everyone has something that they enjoy, so dig deep, think about that, and then how can you turn it into a business.
With a ray of hope, I'm Kian Morgan.